Welcome to another episode of the Quip Convo segment. Today, my guest is someone who encouraged, or shall I say motivated me to record one of the videos last year. You may have remembered when I said, thank you, Gail. Well, you'll see her bio right after this. And join us in the Quip Convo segment. Welcome to the Quip and Convo segment of the Quip Corner with Ada Gail.
Hello.
I'm glad we could make this work.
Yes, me too.
Yes. So, 2 years ago, I think, oh God, with COVID, I don't even know which year we're in now, but I think 2 years ago, or, shortly after my first book came through, you were one of the first people to buy a copy. And so today we'll have the pleasure of you sharing one of the quips and telling us what you think about it.
Nice. Well, first of all, I want to say that, was it just 2 years ago?
I'm not even sure. Okay, we're in 2022 now.
Was it?
So yeah, it would have been 2019. So yeah, 2020, 2021. Oh God, with COVID, all the years have blended in. So
it's so true. Well, when I first got your book, I have to say that every morning I sat down and I was reading it with my coffee. And I was kind of looking at it as a devotional for life, for starting out my morning every morning. It was really, each quip usually was sort of hitting the nail on the head kind of every day. And then I liked how you divided it into themes. So I like chapter 3, living a purpose-filled life, has a lot of meaning to me because my business name is Purposeful Careers. And so I'm going to pick number 30, which is the best lives are lived on purpose for a purpose. And so the synergy there, it just popped out at me. I remember the day when I was reading that in the morning, drinking my coffee, and I just went, whoa, how did she read my mind? Yes. And it was like this chapter was kind of reading my mind regarding me struggling with picking a business name. And I didn't want to pick something that sounded, sort of similar to what everybody else was sort of picking at the time.
Yes.
I was having challenges with the idea of passion.
Okay.
Because at the time in the career development industry, it was all about passion. Find your passion. And I find passion and purpose to be very different.
Yes, they are.
And so purpose to me has just kind of a deeper sentiment to it. And also like passions can sometimes wane and change.
Yes.
Where purpose can sometimes be a little bit more like not stuck, but just people, once you figure kind of out what your purpose is, it's a little bit more steadfast, would maybe be a better word.
Yes.
Not that it's not going to change.
Yes.
It's going to change too, but I find the meaning of purpose as opposed to passion to be a better compass for people's careers. And so when I was reading The Best Lives Are Lived on Purpose for Purpose, I thought that statement just sort of covers everything.
Wow.
It does. It covers career.
It
covers, your daily life.
Yes.
It covers if you come from, a faith-based background, like you and I do. It also comes from, a deeper spiritual connection. And it has, in family life, right? Yes. It can ebb and flow within our family life, our marriage, everything related to that statement kind of sort of comes together. Yes. So that's the reason why that stuck out. And you have to understand that it was interesting because it was also through, I don't remember exactly the month that I bought this book from you, but I think I remember sitting in my kitchen in the mornings with my cup of coffee and kind of reading through it. And for some reason, I think I remember Dark Winter as well. And
Okay.
so it was good because winter is a little bit of a time for all of us in Canada where, the darkness can start to kind of get to you. The cold can kind of be a bit difficult for a lot of people as well. Not so much to
Yes.
me, but I'm originally from Saskatchewan, but for others,
Yes.
it can be very difficult. And so your book was also kind of like a light in the dark winter months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really good.
Well, thank you. That's so kind to hear.
You often don't know, I think, how your people don't understand or know how their words or, something that they've created has an impact on people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you just won't know.
True. Yeah, and which is why it's always very kind when people do tell you. Yeah, because you like you said, you just won't know.
Right. And for me also, choosing my business name and then reading this was really good because it also sort of gave me that confirmation that I was sort of on the right track with not just my business name, but also the direction that I was kind of going in at the time with my business. And you and I had met, I think 2 or 3 years before. I think it was 2015. Because
I can't even remember when, but yes,
I think it was 2015 because I remember when I was renting those spaces and you came to my classes. Yeah.
Yes.
And so it had been 3 years since then, and I think it was about 3 years or something like that, maybe a little bit longer. And I was like, oh, she has produced a book. She's been on fire. She's not sitting around.
No. Actually, book 4 is coming out this year. By God's grace.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And is that what's sitting behind you?
No, the ones sitting behind me are book 2 and 3. So this is book 2.
Oh my goodness.
2 is the one for 101 quotes and quotes that will strengthen and sweeten your marriage and family relationships. And then book 3 is 101 quotes and quotes for tweens, teens, and 20s to win with.
You are going to sign me up for both of those books.
Okay. Sure. Happy to do that. Yes.
Awesome.
So I'm not going to let you go yet because you talked about how that quip was a confirmation for you and, your business name and the direction. Tell us a bit about your business, please.
Well, I'm a career coach. So not just a career coach, but I have a career coaching and facilitation and learning and design business.
Yeah.
So originally I opened up my business as a training business, and it was an intercultural training business actually.
Okay.
And then it's kind of morphed into workplace training, and it's morphed into more of a career development feel and brand to it. So mostly what I'm doing at this time is I'm coaching people in career and promotion. And then on the other side of the fence, I also do learning and design and facilitation contracts.
Okay.
So mostly I've been working on contract over the last 10 years. I have a portfolio career. And so one of my specializations is teaching other people how to have a portfolio career. And I think that's what the course that you were in is, how to income stream.
Streaming, yes.
Yeah, and have multiple
streams,
multiple different things that you can do with that. And so that's my specialization, and that's the direction that I've been moving into. And so a lot of the people that I have been working with have been on the coaching side have been people who want to be a portfolio careerist. They're budding portfolio careerists, or they're entrepreneurs and they're income streaming as they're building a business.
Okay.
And then the other thing that sort of kind of starts to morph out of that is just speaking engagements, as well as working with organizations, for example, on consulting projects.
And thank you. That's
Yeah.
so good to hear. Now I'll get your contact details, because I'm sure some people will watch this video and will say, yes, would like to invite Gail to a conference or to an event. So we'll need to have that information below this video so people know how to contact you.
Sure. I like to speak on the topic of terribly messy careers, because my career has not been a linear climb the ladder type of career.
Yeah.
And so some of the people that I work with are very linear and career ladder minded folks. And that's is an income stream, of course, right?
Yes.
Being in a full-time permanent career ladder job. But oftentimes I'm working with people who are a little bit more out of the box.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
me.
That's good to know. Yeah. That's good to know. Well,
Yes.
thank you for joining me in the Quip Corner with Dada. Gail.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes, this has been a pleasure. This has definitely been a pleasure.
And remember to send me 2 books. 2.
Okay. I'll send you the details. And
I have a 20-year-old, so I think that other book is a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put them in the mail next week.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God
You're
bless
welcome.
you.
God bless you too.
And just before I let you go,
Yes.
you said something about, there were different quips and it was difficult to pick one.
Yep.
So maybe we'll need to do another session like this where you'll talk about another quip.
Yes. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thanks
Okay.
again. Bye now.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Oh, I enjoyed chatting with Gail. It's interesting how these connections happen. Yeah, we met several years ago. I don't remember which year, but several years ago. And it was great that she bought a copy of the book, and very nice to hear the kind things she had to say about the book. And is even ordering my other books. Well, keep watching, keep learning, and I'll also add information on how you can get autographed copies of my book if you so desire. Thanks again for joining me. And remember, like the quip Gail shared, so I don't misquote it, let me read it. The best lives are lived on purpose, for a purpose. Live your best life. See you again. Bye now.